at Paul Smith College, the recreation program is really focused on having students be leaders and developing their personal character and values so that they can lead people and motivate people and facilitate awesome experiences.
Well, my goal is to never work at a desk. I want to be outdoors as much as possible.
I don't know of any colleges where you can just go out into the woods and build a shelter. I think it's really cool, and you're always doing something with your hands.
All around us, we have a 6 million acre campus that we can play around in. We have ample opportunities to explore and participate in ecotourism here in the park. We have an interpretive nature center that's a student resource where students can run programs.
We'll say, this is what we expect of you, and maybe give a sheet on what we're going to go over. We talk about it extensively in the classroom, and then we get out in the field and the instructors are still there, but really the student is leading everything. In the Adventure Rec program, we do a lot of hard skill courses, which means that we're getting out in the field, we're actually practicing what they preach.
And that's how things come together. We have communication classes, we have the leadership classes, then you have some of your technical classes where you're just learning the knots and you're learning the rock climbing. When those things all come together and you start to get the field experience, you start learning your leadership style, you start learning more about group dynamics.
Everything that's relevant to the recreation field is right at their fingertips here at Paul Smith College.
And you can get a lot of different certifications here, like you can get wilderness first responder training here, which is something a lot of different recreation companies want you to have.
These students are not just going out into a narrow field where they're lucky if they can find jobs in this one specific niche. They can find jobs in a ton of different areas.
People can work in government jobs, whether you want to work for the Park Service.
Lots go to Colorado, Utah.
Leading people outside, facilitating great experiences.
A few students have gone into wilderness therapy.
Campus recreation or school recreation.
Even doing programming for senior citizens.
One of the things that we offer here is the outing program, which allows students to be leaders in a real-world context. So they're leading other students, they're taking them on hiking and canoeing trips, could be visiting a city. So we took students down to New York City last semester, we're going down to Boston this semester.
The coolest thing about recreation, in my opinion, is that recreation means something to everybody.
Leadership you can apply to anywhere. I mean, whether or not you're a manager or you have a small group of people like underneath you, you're going to be using those skills your entire life. It doesn't matter what you'll be doing.
When we have the atmosphere where you can have some fun, you engage more. And that's what's great about these programs and these classes. These students are really engaged. They're going to remember this.